Welcome to another episode of the YF Show.
Oh yeah, it's your boy YF Onte.
And YF Dizzy, we in this thing like every Saturday at 7 p.m. from FBRN.US, Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. We coming live to you with a lot of energy today.
Hey, we in this thing like swimwear, right?
Yeah, 4th of July, got a little bit of Patron, you know, courtesy of Mr. YF Onte,
oh, yeah,
Money Man Onte.
Hey, feeling
good money Onte.
Hey.
What's going on, my brother?
I see you feeling pretty good.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty lit.
Okay.
I feel excited to just be alive. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. I feel that.
I feel good. But before we get to anything else, I do want to announce that we're having a giveaway today.
We're having a giveaway.
Shout out to Miss Adora Evans.
We love you, Miss Adora.
Yeah, with the good energy and just, you know, magnificent presence. And she blessed us a couple weeks ago, and now she's blessing one of y'all. Whoever calls in to the number, let me pull it up. I forgot what it was.
Uh-oh.
And we don't have it on the screen today. I don't know what happened, but it's 214-431-5032. So
say it one more time
put that in the comments for them.
Okay.
It's 214-431-5032. And whoever calls in first will get a copy of Majestic Money, courtesy of Young Feigns and Adora Evans. And I gotta tell you, it's some good stuff in this magazine, in this book. I don't know why I said magazine. Maybe I'm a little too lit, getting ahead of myself.
A little bit too lit, but hey.
Yeah, first one to call in.
Shout out to Miss Adora.
Yeah, shout out to Miss Adora. You know, whoever calls in now will win the book, and it's just some great stuff. She's worked at the Napoleon Hill Foundation.
Man.
And that is just upon itself should just tell you what this book will contain. So we'll be on standby. But before we get to anything else, I do got something to say.
Go ahead, speak up, man.
Man, I just want to thank the man upstairs for blessing me with this life and this journey and blessing every step of the process. Because honestly, I have to apologize to everyone around me, the fans, and just people who's near and dear to me. And I'll tell you why. Because ever since, you know, we figured we was going to be on this show, we was going to do this stuff, I've been acting kind of phony.
Oh,
I've been real phony, bro.
Okay.
I've been trying to be politically correct, try to be everybody's flavor, and that ain't fair because that's not the mission the man upstairs has for me.
Correct.
Because honestly, it's been agonizing me to be quiet and, you know, keep my mouth shut and not talk about what I want to talk and, you know, talk about this, and that, you know, something that's not so controversial.
Makes sense.
But honestly, for those that know, got me on Facebook or Instagram, YF Dizzy. On Instagram, David.
They hate you out here,
on
bro.
Facebook. No, half is very strong hate, but half is very strong support. It's been crazy. Like people I didn't even know, like would just like message me, like family, friends, and even strangers have been messaging me, like, you know, keep doing what you're doing. Like, you know, it's really you putting a good message out there and you stand up for what you believe in. And I'm like, yeah, like that's exactly what I'm doing. And I really don't have no agenda behind it. That's the thing. I really just want people to start thinking for themselves.
You know what I'm saying? Know the truth.
Know the truth. Not even just you find the truth. Don't believe whatever I'm saying.
Do your own research.
Do your own research. Look at whatever I'm saying and then try to analyze it and see where it fits into your lifestyle and with the facts that you find it.
Makes sense.
As long as you're not getting everything off of Fox News, you know.
Getting everything off the news. Hey, you know, speaking of the news, you know what else I noticed about what you said? So I was at this little Mexican place getting me some food.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, Telemundo?
Yeah.
Telemundo, right? Okay, so you know how they play their own news?
Yeah.
So I was thinking, like, bro, like, you know, Spanish-speaking people really don't know, like, they don't really know, like, understand what's happening in our world, you know? So it's like they really out here putting out fake news.
Well, really, people that watch Telemundo and Spanish news get a wider scope as what's actually going on in the world.
But they're so dramatic on it, though.
It's because there's a lot of dramatic stuff that goes on in the world. Every news station in the world is always going to be dramatic. But I'll tell you this. To be fair with any issue, you got to have a cone-shaped view of it. Like an ice cream cone. First, you got to have a small focus and be really up close to the problem so you can understand the feelings and emotions of how people is feeling. But also, you can't be too close, so that's why your vision has to go bigger to a wider view so you could have a broad, a broad view of how things is going to affect everybody. And when the choice, like, comes to it, how it's going to affect everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to, like...
You got to have a cone view. You can't be too close because then you're not going to be aware to the facts that's outside of you. But you can't be too far because then you're going to be emotionless to what actually happens whenever you make a choice, Mr. Onte.
Hey, I understand what you're saying.
I know, but I'm trying to tell the people. Cause
the people need to know. Cause
our goal at the end of the day is just try to inform everybody and give you a little bit of red pill. If you want blue pill, because I'll tell you, in 1 week, at least 25 people have unfollowed me. But I ain't tripping because guess what? Because 25 more followed me.
Because the internet wouldn't be here just to be here for people just to not know what's really happening. I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. If you have at least one follower, one follower, at least that one follower knowing what you're putting out.
As long as we reach one person, like, I'm cool.
Yeah, that's it.
That's why I'm not scared to get canceled. Y'all done canceled everybody else for stuff they did in the past. I'm not scared to be canceled because guess what? Your vibe attracts your tribe. So whoever thinks like you is going to be attracted to what you say if you being true to yourself. Now, if you faking it how I've been doing, people's going to be wishy-washy. Mm-hmm. But now I'm 100% and people's getting 100% with me.
I'm proud of you for coming out.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? Stating how you feel.
Yes, sir.
That's cool.
Man, didn't you have something to say, man? You want to say that till later?
I'll say that till later.
Say that till later?
Yeah, I'll wait till later. Later in the show.
So, I was watching Netflix, right?
What show?
There's a show called Alone.
I think whoa. Now that you said, I know you told me that earlier, but now that you said it again, I low-key got a glimpse of it. I think I know, I seen it already.
It's like Naked and Afraid. They have to be out there for 100 days out in the Arctic Circle, and they just get their winter jackets and 10 items they get to choose. So let's say me and you was going out and we was a team to survive.
Just us two?
Just us two.
In the Arctic?
What 5 items would you take? And then I'll tell you 5 I would take.
Where are we at again?
Just out in nature in the Arctic Circle. It's kind of cold.
The 5 things I would take for the both of us.
Yeah, if you were to survive. Okay. You take 5, I take 5.
It don't matter anything.
Yeah.
All right. First thing I would take for us, it would be an extra large Yeti cooler. You laughing?
Why?
Because for one, when we go hunting and stuff like that, we really don't have nothing in use yet, so we can store our stuff in there for now.
But how are we gonna take a Yeti cooler everywhere we go?
Why? That's how you get strong. We wouldn't have to take it everywhere. All you have to do is just dig a hole and put that in there.
That's true. Yeah, because all we have to do is survive for 100 days. We don't got to go nowhere.
You don't got to go nowhere. Just think about for animals,
All right. The first item I would take is a flint fire starter. Because I'm not finna be rubbing 2 sticks together, man.
Be out there like
I'm not finna be, ooh.
Hey, are you seen that show on the Proud Family, Oscar Proud? Yeah. He got out there, used his ankles to start that fire.
Ashy ankle having that.
Bro, he's always ashy. Yeah. All right, so the second thing I'll bring would be, I'll bring both of us a hammock. You can only take... one thing at a time? Okay. So I'll bring one hammock then. One hammock? One extra large hammock.
So we're going to be cut up in the hammock?
Nah. You can use the hammock for sleeping.
Wouldn't you rather get like a tarp? Because we out in the cold,
Okay, you got to make sense. Okay, that's your section up. I'll bring a hammock.
I'll bring a tarp to cover your hammock. Yeah. So you could be comfortable. I'll be laying on the floor with the insects getting some protein.
We're not going to eat no insects.
Yeah. But yeah, if anybody wants to call in and win this book, Majestic Money by Dora Evans, the 30-day manifesting guide to getting your bread up, getting your pockets up. Because I know a lot of y'all is hurting a little bit. It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
It's America. The economy's been closed, but there's been people out here getting better during this pandemic. So it really just depends on your mindset. So if you want to win this book, it could be all yours for the price of 0000. So
make sure you call 214-431-5032 and get you a free book.
But my third item would be, I think I'll take a spear. No, I'll take an axe actually to cut up the meat. I'll take an axe.
I think my third option would be, you say you bring an axe?
I bring an axe.
You know what I bring?
What?
I bring a machete.
That's good. And my last item will be 1,000 yards of rope. Oop, we got a caller right here. Let's see why it's not ringing, but let's see. What's up, caller?
Hello.
Hello. You listen to the Young Fiend Show. This is YF Dizzy with YF Onte.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Who is this?
This is Miranda.
Miranda?
Hey,
Hello,
Miranda. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're doing good.
Great story you guys going on.
Yeah, so we got this book, Majestic Money, and since you were the first one to call in, it's all yours, okay?
Oh, cool.
So
how do you guys go?
So if you just want to give me a DM on Instagram, yf.dizzy, this is strictly professional DM from my baby mama listening out there. No, I'm just joking. It's all jokes. But, yeah, send me your details in the DM, and we'll get the book to you. And whenever you get it, we need you to give a shout-out to Young Fiends and Miss Adora Evans, okay?
Okay, got it. Thank you guys so much.
All right, thank you for listening. Have a good day.
Hey, you too.
Hey, shout out to Miranda for winning the Miss Adora book.
Yeah, shout out Miranda. But, yeah, what was going to be your last item?
You got two. You said three.
Oh, yeah. That was my fourth. What was
your fourth? Say it again. Sorry.
Yeah, mine was rope. 1,000 yards of rope.
1,000 yards of rope.
Yeah, it's just going to be a big old.
Okay. You know what
in the backpack.
Okay. Dang, but you said we can only have
the
one.
backpack's included.
Okay. All right. But how many backpacks? One?
I mean, we each get one bag to carry our items.
Okay. What I would do is I would bring us a water filter.
That's good. My last item would be.
I got something. Go ahead.
I would just bring. I'll just bring a bag of candy.
No, I'm bringing us an electric.
My sugar get low. I don't be happy. You know.
I'm bringing us an electric combo package. It comes with pots, pans, and everything.
It's not gonna fit, bro.
What's fitting what?
You got to survive.
Bro, we have
items.
a cooler. What don't you understand?
I know, but you can't get no combo. It has to be one pan.
No, I'm talking about a stovetop.
You can't.
That one that you.
No.
Man, you must not have never been camping before, have you?
I've been camping.
Okay. Anyway,
I've been out there having to survive. Like, you know,
I feel like we could survive.
Yeah. Out of me and you, who you think will survive longer if we wasn't on teams?
Me.
Why you say that?
Me, I have experience being out there, you know what I'm saying, tying ropes, you know what I'm saying.
But I'm ruthless. I feel like I'll eat anything.
Being ruthless will get you dead out there, you know. You gotta be smart, be humble, be quiet.
I'll be quiet.
No, you too ruthless. See, I feel like you personally, I feel like you would just be, I can't do it no more.
Nah, I ain't never been like that. Hey, extra effort, mental toughness. When they said that at? Cougs, goddamn.
Cougs.
Shout out Coach Lint.
Shout out Coach Lint for making them nachos I seen on Facebook.
Oh man, they had some nachos.
He put it on a barbecue pit.
Oh man,
I want to low key try that though one day.
Man, so we gonna take a quick break, and whenever we come back, we gonna talk about something big that's happening in the news that has the deep state scared. We had some little fun at first, but now we finna get into the real red pill talk. Something big went down, and we low-key gonna get an over-under of how long this person's gonna stay alive. We gonna bet on that. I know it sounds crazy, but just stay tuned in after this song, and you'll see why.
Oh yeah.
Listen to the YF show on FBR.US and Globe Life Park. This is Run the Town by my boy Drowsy.
Welcome back to the YF show. It's your boy YF Onte.
And YF Dizzy, we in this thing. It's a beautiful 4th of July.
Feeling real good.
Feeling real excited.
And real groovy.
Yeah, real groovy.
Bad and boozy.
Bad and bougie.
Bad and boozy.
Boozy. Cause we got
there
that Patron on deck.
Patron on deck.
Oh, yeah. But let's get right into it. So, I don't know if you heard.
I've heard.
But you remember Jeffrey Epstein?
We all remember Jeffrey.
He didn't kill himself in jail, all that, you know. So his associate, Ghislaine Maxwell, got caught up 2 days ago. Yeah, she been on the run ever since he got caught up.
Bro, she been
in Israel, Australia, Portugal, and crazy, guess where she got caught up?
Tell the world.
New Hampshire.
Her
balls are so big that they're looking for her, and she come back to the U.S. to get caught up. But that's besides the point. And for those that don't know, Ghislaine Maxwell is Jeffrey Epstein's right hand. So for those that don't remember, Jeffrey Epstein is the guy who got caught up having his whole island and just dealing with little kids in inappropriate ways, and should I say disgusting ways.
Very disturbing.
You know, very disturbing. And we'll tell you why this arrest is so big, because there were actually most of their money didn't come from whatever business they had. A lot of their money came from blackmail.
Yep.
They blackmailed politicians, celebrities, and all types of powerful people. So for those that haven't seen, a lot of CEOs step down recently from all types of businesses. All these talk show hosts, their shows have been getting shut down for one reason or another.
Yep. So for
it's
crazy stuff.
It's been lining up. So they have a private plane that would always go to the island. And let me just name you off for some of the people that have been to the island. Okay?
Go ahead.
Alec Baldwin. David Blaine, the magician.
Yep.
Mike Bloomberg was going to be, dude that was running for president, but
Yep.
Trump kept calling him Mini Mike, made
Mini
him
Mike.
lose. Mini Mike was on the plane. Will Smith, I Am Legend.
You see how that whole
Pursuit of Happiness.
You see how that whole situation with Will Smith going on right now?
Yeah, with August and all that. Will Smith has been to, Jeffrey Epstein's island. Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man, has been to the island. Jay-Z, he been. Oprah.
We already know her.
Yeah, we already know Oprah.
A little nasty.
Will Ferrell has been.
Will?
Yeah, Will Ferrell.
I didn't think Will was about to.
Quentin Tarantino.
He
looked creepy, but
he
looked creepy. He got that weird feet thing, but he's been to the island. James Franco, off of the interview where they have North Korea, and
Yeah.
that's James Franco. John Legend and his wife Chrissy Teigen been there a couple times.
You already know the Jay-Z family been there a bunch of times.
Tom Hanks, for those that don't know, Forrest Gump has definitely been there, and Madonna, Jim Carrey. And for those that think we just blowing smoke up y'all's ass, like, this is literally Googleable evidence. Like, you could Google the flight logs to Jeffrey Epstein's island and see all these names, along with obviously unknown people that
and
probably
And if you want to look up every individual person and see what's happening in their life, I know one person that you're not gonna be able to look up and find out where he at, and that's Tom Hanks. Everybody know about the Tom Hanks situation, and that man is, I have no idea where he's at. We have no idea, so don't even
where
worry
has
about
Tom
him.
Hanks been?
We have no clue.
He's either locked up or he's been executed. One of those two.
I think he been executed. Cause remember I was telling you how they was trying to use his blood to
Yeah, they was trying to put his blood in the corona vaccine. Like,
why would they just take your blood if you?
Yeah, that's just weird. And like, for those that don't believe, like, just go and Google. You have Google. If you don't trust Google, go to DuckDuckGo, which is a very verifiable.
I got Google Home Pro, whatever it's called.
Yeah, just look up the flight logs. It's gonna take a couple of reading. I know a lot of y'all don't like to read. It's very tough for all of us, especially during this time when you're like, I don't want to read. I could just turn on Netflix. Just go ahead and spend 5 minutes looking up the flight logs, and you gonna see it's some powerful people. And one of them, like, honestly, it hurt my heart when I seen Iron Man on there.
It hurt my heart when I seen Will Smith on there.
Man, well, Will Smith, they been weird. They Scientologists and all that.
Just seeing him grow up,
Yeah, I Am Legend,
Especially, oh my gosh.
What was he when he was, teaching the dude how to be a player or how to get women? Hitch.
Oh, Hitch.
I watched Hitch.
They got that on Netflix. Hancock,
that's one of my favorite ones too. Like, this is people. Tom Hanks, Forrest Gump. Like, I would have never in my life thought Forrest Gump would have been
John Legend.
John Legend.
I didn't really pay attention to him, but
they've been accused of doing some weird stuff. Him and his wife.
I'm surprised who's not on there.
Who?
Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union.
I think Gabrielle Union might have been on there. I had seen her name on there previously before, but I think that was the unconfirmed list. So with that one, I'm not too sure. I'm gonna just speculate on that one. None of that is confirmed about D Wade or Gabrielle. But let's take a quick second to shout out. My mom always tuned into the show.
Shout out Mama Dukes.
Young James Samora in this thing. We got Maria. We got PL Coulter from the Extra Point.
Shout
Fridays
out Paul.
from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Shout out Boss Man Paul.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate you doing big things, And shout out Tebow. What up, Tebow?
Old man Jinx.
Hey, tell him, Tebow. I'm trying to get that little segment on the show one day.
We gotta get him on here, man.
Hey, contact our manager. Not just bullshit.
Our assistants.
Our assistant, we got some people, so just go ahead and hit them up, man. But yeah.
bro, I personally, I think she gonna either kill herself or somebody gonna take care of it.
How long do you think she'll last in the prison? Because this is something that came out today. She's actually in the same exact cell
As Jeffrey, right?
as Jeffrey Epstein suicided himself.
Bro, and
bro, how long do you think she lasts?
I give her, what's today? Saturday?
Yeah.
I give her till next Saturday. So if anything happens in between the week,
Yeah.
her final day will be Saturday.
Damn. So next show, tune in to see if
We'll see.
Ghislaine alive or not.
But bro, maybe you never know. Maybe she like
Make a deal. She says she's ready to talk.
Yeah, so she might thug it out.
She might thug it out. She already said she's ready to name names.
But personally,
so it's gonna be a lot of big red pills for people who are like fans of these people and like diehards. Imagine for people who will do anything for Jay-Z, got all the merch, got all the shoes, got all the albums, and then whenever it comes out that he's been
oh my
doing
gosh,
stuff with little kids. Because here goes the thing. It's not just that they were like touching children. It goes even way deeper than that. It goes way deeper. They were doing rituals. They were using the blood for their benefit. Have you seen that interview with Sandra Bullock? She's on the Ellen Show, right? There's a clip online. Y'all can Google this clip. Sandra Bullock, and she's talking about how she looks so young. And Ellen was like, so how do you look so young? She was like, well, there's this procedure where they take, young baby skin and they put it to my face and, they do it like that. And Ellen was like, young baby foreskin, right? And she was like, well, yeah, that's not the medical term, but yeah, they're using baby foreskin.
You know who else uses baby foreskin?
Who?
From their penis?
Who?
Out there in India somewhere, when the baby's born, the grandpa or grandma has to cut the extra skin off and eat it.
That's what Jewish people do also.
I don't know.
But they, they slice it and like suck it off. Like, I don't know.
I don't know about all that.
Paul says she done.
Yeah, she out of there.
Yeah, she done, bro. There's too many powerful people that just want her dead. Like, they don't want her to say anything.
Bro, she's gonna be
like, just with the what's his name? Anthony Weiner?
Yeah.
You remember he got caught up?
Yeah, got caught up bad.
And people have seen his laptop. And grown police officers who seen the laptop were crying and throwing up just based off of the stuff that they seen on the laptop. That's literally the report. Like, police officers, grown men who see drama and just injuries and all types of violent stuff from day to day in their life. New York police officers at that were crying and throwing up based off of what they saw on the laptop.
That is ridiculous. Why do you think what they're trying to do now? They're trying to get Pornhub shut down because they're starting to find out now that there's a whole bunch of rape videos on there, younger teens on there, just a whole bunch of just crucifying stuff on there.
Well, anyways, I feel like
there's no point.
Porn is really leading to a big downfall of our society.
It doesn't even matter
because people who view it a lot are disconnected with their reality.
Yep.
And that is a big problem.
Especially for men.
Because I was, working with this Christian show earlier, and they were saying you can't serve your body and Christ at the same time. If you serve your body, you're going to make Christ mad. But if you serve Christ, you're going to have to abstain from the flesh desires.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's, skin, whether it's food, whatever it is, drugs, or, alcohol. You're going to have to abstain from your flesh desires to, prove the man upstairs that you're worthy of him.
And doing that every single day, every hour of the day.
Yeah, because think about it, even working out, you have to abstain from your free time because everybody wants to lay down all day.
Man.
You know how great it would be?
Just to sit down all day?
Just sit down.
And stuff will come to you?
Yeah, and you'll just still be swole. That would be the dream if you could just sit down and be swole.
And you get paid.
But you have to abstain from your want to lay down to actually work out. Why at 45?
That ends on July 8th.
Yep. So I don't know if we're going to have a party because they shutting stuff down, but we'll do something. We might hand out some cupcakes. We might make some brownies.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to say what kind.
Banana bread,
some cake pops, something.
But what you were saying is basically, you know what I'm saying, you got to get out your shell.
Yeah, you got to get out your shell. You can't always be comfortable because that's what people think. Life is not supposed to be easy. You're not supposed to be comfortable your whole life.
Bro, you're not.
Growth comes out of uncomfort.
You're never supposed to be comfortable with where you are.
Like,
at all. Like, for all, you know what I'm saying, for people out there that think like, okay, you know what I'm saying, I got a good job. I just got an apartment. And like that's all I want to do. And then after work, you know what I'm saying, I just want to go out to the bar and just spend money. Like, no, bro, you gotta do more than that. Get out of your shells. You know what I'm saying? Start going out. Start connecting with people. Start figuring out what you want to do for your future. It's 2020, and you see what they doing to us.
Yeah, I know people who literally go to the bar and just spend $200 in a night.
Why are you spending that much?
Just to get drunk and then try to meet somebody at the bar and leave with them. And first of all, if you're trying to find a woman of value, she's probably not going to be at the bar every night. Now, not saying women of value don't go to the bar, because they do. Everybody has to get out. I've been to the bar a couple times, but those that you see on a regular basis at the bar, that's probably not the best one.
Nah, bro, they be there all the time, every week.
They probably been ran through like a track meet. You know what I'm saying?
Probably throw it up in the bathroom a couple times.
That's why back in the day, in my single days, if I ever seen a girl who 50% of her pictures were with a drink in her hand or at the club or, you know, out and about, I said, nah, she not for me. So that's a pump and dump.
Life Coach David speaking now.
Yeah, Life Coach David, DJ Dizzy, you know. Shout out my song to everybody's tuning in my song. I've been having people tune into it on Spotify.
Oh, yo.
You know, for those that don't know, me and Onte just dropped the song this week.
Called Cruise Control.
Cruise Control. We recorded in Mr. Jameson Moore house.
Man.
A while back.
We
just been sitting on it. We got some songs we've been sitting on. And I do got something coming up. If y'all, that song that we just listened to, that was to my boy Drowsy.
Oh, Drowsy, yo.
And coming up, I don't know. I'm not going to rush it. Maybe a couple months. I got a song with him coming out. It's already good to go. The verses are laid. We just got to re-edit. And maybe, who knows, maybe a music video. Who knows?
Just know, I'm being that thing like Swimwell.
You going to bring the Henny?
I am going to bring big bottles of black Hennessy.
Black.
Like
blackout, huh?
Like how we had a blackout at the what was that club that we went to?
Oh, Townhouse?
Yeah.
Shout out Townhouse, man.
We haven't been back since.
Shout out Terrence Williams. We just see him walking around with a
broke
ankle.
leg.
Yeah, we see why he retired, bro.
I think Ezekiel Elliott was there too, but I don't know.
We just ain't see him.
I don't know.
Zeke got that corona right now. Man.
Bro, did you know MLB? You know MLB started July 1st?
Yeah.
Did you know that they're making them practice on the field? They're making them run, condition with a mask on.
That's terrible.
How do you expect these professional athletes to play at 100% if they breathing in their own air?
Yeah, that's not good.
Bro, they literally out there breaking sweats.
Somebody gonna pass out eventually.
Like that's what,
especially during summer. Well, I guess summer is about to end next month.
This COVID is getting out of control. They was talking about for football players. They were talking about making a custom helmet / face mask for a mask to fit over their mouth and nose.
Yeah.
How do you, bro? These men are in. We all play football. You cannot, bro. Come on.
Because I remember when I had a visor.
Oh my god.
Bro, I didn't realize it, but until I took my visor off, I was like, damn, that's a lot of fresh air that's coming through now.
And then you put on that hot turf.
I'm breathing in them motherfuckers.
Like, I don't understand, like, and it kind of makes me mad because, you know, like, these athletes been waiting to play, and, like, now they got to wear these masks that's not even doing anything for them, making it worse.
I wonder what they're going to do with the NBA.
Oh, did you see what they posted?
What?
Oh, boy, I can't remember who it was. It was somebody on the team, but he showed the rings that they were talking about that they're going to be wearing.
Yeah.
It literally has a chip inside, and, like, it's a ring that goes in there.
See, that's how they're going to try to introduce it to the people. The chip, it's going to be in the ring first, you know.
Yeah.
And then eventually, it's more comfortable and convenient.
Yeah.
So you don't have to wear a ring. We're just going to inject it into your body.
It's better than the Apple Watch. You can just put it on your finger.
Yeah, it's going to track all your steps. Mm-hmm. It's going to track your cholesterol and your sugar levels and everything.
You don't even have to take it off, and now you can take a shower with it.
And you going to get it for $15.99 right now. We're having a deal at T-Mobile.
But he literally showed it. Like, they're all going to be wearing this ring, bro.
Yeah. And
it's supposed to detect if they have COVID 3 days before. Like,
how can you detect 3 days before? They can't even do that with a baby.
Why are they coming out with all this technology for these NBA players? But why can't you do that to their own communities? Why are you coming out with these dope technology rings, but our own community and grandmas can't get even no dope ring for the check they, you know what I mean?
My question is, why was a test $100 to like $300?
What test?
The COVID test.
You gotta pay?
You get it for free to the end of the month. Well, I guess it's over, but you have to pay, especially if you want to like go in you have to pay $100 to like $300.
Man, you know what? You know what I gotta say about this COVID?
What?
So I did a little bit of research last night.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Where I was stretching. So I looked up. I was thinking like, okay, there's a lot of you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of hospitals where we at. So I was like, let me look up something. So I typed in, what is the population in the hospitals in Texas? And it clearly says that Texas has not admitted how many people they have gotten into the hospital from COVID. They're not putting it out there.
That's good. They're
not putting out nothing.
Remember I told you about that president in Africa?
Yeah.
That tested the test on like a fruit, on an animal, and all the tests came back positive.
Yeah.
He actually ended up like dying like 2 weeks ago. So I guess they must have took him out because he was trying to stand up for his people and not let that happen.
If the hospitals aren't pushing out information to let people know like how many patients are in these hospitals, why are y'all over here on Facebook talking about, oh, the hospitals are overpopulated? Have you walked in the hospital and showed me proof that bad boy is overpopulated?
I actually have whenever I got my wreck, and people was just chilling. I've been a couple times. You know, my son had to get a stitch.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Remember I told you I was over there, you know, at my girl house, and he was on the couch. He missed a step. Boom. Hit his head on the wall. And guess what? He only cried for like 30 seconds.
Man.
But we were scared because his face was leaking, like covered. So I was like, let's go. You know, we got to dip. But I went to the hospital and it wasn't, you know, super packed or nothing. And it was like, you know, decent amount of people, but it wasn't like super packed.
If you go on NBC, I'm a top fan on NBC because I've been trolling, but that's a different story. But if you go on NBC, every day they're over here posting new cases. Well, maybe if you people will stop being like, oh, well, I don't have no symptoms, but I want to go get tested. Why are you going to get tested?
Yep. One, you're taking away a test from somebody who actually might need it.
Bro, you got people out here who don't got anything.
Okay, so this is what I have to say about COVID. COVID is just a more contagious flu. And yes, there is people who are at risk, right? Like adults and, you know, older people who have like diseases. But the same thing with the flu. A lot of people die yearly off of the flu. And we have never closed down our economy. We have never shut it down and made people be inside. But we're doing it with this, which is a similar thing.
Listen to what you just said.
Yeah.
A lot of people died during the what?
The flu season.
Okay. Now, how many people in the communities or everywhere else has been wearing masks since day one and have not took it off? Now, wait till the flu season actually gets here.
And here's the thing. All you have to do is raise your immune system naturally. Stop taking these antibiotics, because literally what an antibiotic does, it kills all the bacteria in your body, good and bad. It doesn't differentiate. Like, it kills both good and bad. That's why people who naturally build up their immune system and are good at, you know, what they put into their bodies, you will never see them take any antibiotics, because you're literally killing the good bacteria and the bad bacteria. Same thing with Germ-X. Yeah. On your hands, you can't see it, but you have good and bad bacteria.
Yeah.
And when you germanize, you know, your hands, you're killing both.
Flu season start next month, right?
It's going to start sometime soon.
So I advise everybody out there who's listening to the YF show with YF Dizzy and YF Onte, make sure you get some vitamin C, vitamin D.
Start eating some fruits,
because this second wave is finna be, man.
And they're cooking up something new.
It's finna be outrageous.
They said let's put some sugar, spice, and everything mean in this new virus, because the first one didn't get enough people. They're not scared. They're still coming out. You know,
they finna
we ain't kill enough people, so let's come up with something new. We're gonna come up with something new.
Make sure you work out. You know what I'm saying?
Work out, get some sunlight. Cause you know I feel pretty dark right now. You know, nothing compared to you, sir. But
hey, shout out to Don Williams for making me dark skinned, man. Appreciate you.
Shout out Mr. Don Williams. You know, out there working hard. You know,
hey,
taught Mr. Onte never to have a hole in his pocket.
Hey, never.
Tell the people what that means.
Basically, to never have a hole in your pocket means get to that bag. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop spending your money on useless things. If you don't got the money to spend on it, don't spend on it.
So what did he tell you one day that made you realize that? Like, how did he tell you?
Basically, he said, well, he said a couple of things, but basically he said, you got hot pockets because you like to spend your money, but like you got holes in your pocket.
Yeah.
And basically what he told me was, if you keep spending money like this, you're not gonna be beep beep beep, shit in life,
Yeah.
And so he basically, my dad's very cheap, so he taught me how to be cheap, but spend a decent amount of money.
Now you Mr. Money Man Onte, huh? You
I
got
wouldn't
the whole
say
YF
Mr.
frat
Money
house.
Man.
You got YF frat house. You got the YF
I wouldn't say Mr.
internet.
Money Man, but if you want to learn how to,
You got 2 whips,
finna have 3.
and you got a couple of pets.
Couple.
You gotta be big baller to have a couple of pets, man.
This
That's
is-
like having kids.
Hey, you over
man.
here boosting my pockets
Hey.
now.
Where the Juggernaut booties at? Cause we been waiting for y'all to hit up Mr. Onte. Drowsy told y'all to hit him up.
Nate told y'all to hit me up.
Hollywood Lowe's told y'all to hit up Mr. Onte with
and
the
ain't
Juggernauts. But we ain't seen you one Juggernaut slide yet, so we need Juggernauts. Please come into the building. We're taking applications because it's a fun time. YF Frat House is looking for a couple of Juggernaut booties to just be there.
I just need y'all to be there. Just help me hang up some paintings. or
Yeah, just, dust up a little
something.
bit.
Play with the kitties that I got.
Yeah, there's kitties there,
Yeah.
Just enjoy yourself.
That's it.
Just play with these flowers that he got.
Bro, did you see, speaking of flowers,
Yeah.
not shout out, but I hope them 2 women is feeling good for getting hit like the way they got hit. But I don't know if you seen.
What?
I don't know what state it was in, but they had some Black Lives Matter protesters.
Yeah.
Guess what they did?
What they do?
They went on, I think the highway was called I-20.
Yeah.
Sorry for my speech, but these people went on the I-20 expressway, which is a highway,
Yeah.
and they literally parked their cars sideways, like how you do on GTA,
Yeah.
like sideways to stop. David, they're on the highway.
Yeah.
They can't. Nobody can't see them. They're like, there's no lights. It's pitch.
Yeah.
So this car was coming, on the highway, and he was finna exit. So he didn't see them until late. So he like skrr, and the next thing you know, he hit 2 girls, just boom boom, and he
Damn.
stopped. Everybody yelling like, "Bro, you get what you get."
You're in the highway. What do you expect? The man was not trying to do anything wrong. He's just trying to exit off the highway. He don't see people
So
down on the other side.
they arrested him, and now they're trying to investigate to see if he hit the protesters on purpose.
I mean, either way, the cars have the right of way. That's what people don't understand. For protesters who's out there protesting, trying to stand in the streets, trying to mess with people in their
Bro,
cars.
on the highway.
Just like, okay, let's talk about that white couple who had their guns.
Oh,
Let's talk about that.
man.
So they lived in a gated community.
And they was inside the gates, right?
They was inside the gates on their front yard. You know how it is. Like the front of the house doesn't face out the gate. It's like right here, right?
Yeah.
Yes, they didn't have right gun, ethics. They had their finger on the trigger and everything. But you have to understand, these people have been seeing people wild out on the news, tear up the street, tear up their own cities, tear up, just out in the street, just punching each other, just on both sides. Everybody has been super wild, right?
Yeah.
So for them, I understand they're kind of scared. There's protesters. One, they already broke through the gate. The gate is supposed to hold people back. They already, I don't know if they broke it down or if they just went through whenever a car. Okay, either way, you're already trespassing. So you're able to be shot. Once you come in illegally, uninvited, you already are able to be shot.
Yep.
So I don't know why people are so mad that people defend it. They're just standing their ground.
That's what you call
It'll be different if they actually shot somebody.
That's what you call these sheeps out here.
Yeah. Y'all have to understand, we have rights. We can't just cross out these rights because it hurts your feelings. Just like Mr. Jordan Peterson said, he was getting in big trouble and got canceled out as a professor in Canada because some people... All right, so there was an argument that Canada was trying to make like the nouns like she, he, they, they, how there's like 16 pronouns for people, whatever they choose to be called, right?
Right.
And Jordan Peterson, he said like this. He said, if a student comes up to me one-on-one and asks me to call them, that's fine. But I'm not going to do it because a law is telling me to. Because once you start infringing on free speech, then that's very dangerous. First, they tell you what you can and can't say, what you need to call somebody. Then they start saying what you can and can't do in just your regular life. Now, their plan from the beginning has been the state is going to run your children.
Yo, bro.
Parents aren't going to be parents anymore. The state is going to run the children.
It's basically just like kids living on their own at this point.
Yeah. They're being raised by the government, and the government doesn't have their best interest at mind.
And I just seen something that said they don't know if they're gonna start back schools up.
Do you know they're gonna start teaching gay sex ed to like younger than sixth graders?
And then they said something about they're gonna start teaching kids about abortion.
I mean, I think that's very necessary about abortion.
True.
But teaching kids how to have anal intercourse is
they
teaching that.
Oh,
They're not teaching like, a man and a man, touch tips and then that's how it goes. No, they're teaching.
Oh my God!
You should have a condom, and for men to be okay, that it needs to have some type of.
Man, now I'm starting to think like, it's
and
time for homeschool.
Yeah, it's not necessary. And Jordan, Jordan Parrish?
Yeah, I know Jordan Parrish.
He said they've been doing that. So shout out Jordan. Yeah, they've been doing that.
They've been doing that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I did not know that.
Whenever we was in school, we didn't get that.
I didn't even know it. Like, who even know anything about sex ed like that?
Like they taught us, like a little
Barely.
bit, like your part does
Shout
this.
out to Coach Green.
And then they had the women's class where they taught women what their parts did.
What class is this?
This is just sex ed, like in junior high.
They taught us this in junior high?
Yeah, just like what your parts did, like what the balls is, what the what everything is.
I guess I missed that section.
Yeah, I guess you must have been out. You must have been out being a hooligan and shit.
Hooligans.
Yeah, you was out there, with the flowers and stuff.
Bro, that's wild.
But yeah, we coming up on the end of the YF show. But you had something to say, so
I got a couple things to say.
What you got to say, man?
So basically, the other day I went to my old neighborhood where I went to Seguin. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with the whole childhood gang and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So basically, I was driving through there and I was just thinking like, dang, like, I started from this neighborhood, like, literally started with a whole group of guys who came outside every single day and played every single day, drove around the whole DFW on our bicycles, having neighborhood bike rides. And all of us are dang near out of this neighborhood and we all fully grown men. And so I was just thinking to my head, man, like, if I got any beef with anybody I grew up with, you know what I'm saying? If we got beef, I'm trying to like come cool, throw a party, you know what I'm saying? Have a little sip, smoke a little something. But I'm just saying, like, if you got beef with anybody in this world right now, you need to drop that. Become friends, become friendly, because as of right now, we all need to come together as a community, as a team, and take care of each other. And that's not cool. And your mentality needs to be a lot higher than it has been in these past couple of years. You need to get up off your butt, you know what I'm saying? And talk to people and make people proud. And be appreciative of the people, cause
you can't be scared to move on because you're scared to struggle.
No, bro.
Struggle is part of the process.
Struggle is part of your life.
Anybody who's been great at anything tells you that they weren't great just off top.
Bro, and going back there just made me reminisce about a lot of stuff. Like, bro, like we used to walk through the trail to get to Seguin, like, and you lived on the corner, like,
remember
bro,
my dog chased you?
And we got chased by David's dog, bro.
That
like,
shit was funny. Hey, we trained it,
bro. It's just. It's just crazy to think, like, where we are now, and I want people to know, like, where you are now, it's a blessing to be where you are, and you need to appreciate where you are, bro, and take advantage of it, and stop sitting around thinking, like, oh, it's my fault, it's their fault. Nah, get to that bag, get to your bag, and that's it.
Your life happens exactly how it's supposed to.
Yeah.
You have lessons that you need to learn here on Earth. Everybody's not here to do the same goal. That's why I'm not here to be quiet and be PC and fit in with everybody.
Yes, sir.
Everybody's plan is different.
Talk.
I feel like I'm here to be a great parent to my son. I feel like I'm here to raise him up to be the great one, The
great one.
I'm just here to inform and be a teacher. I feel like my children and their seeds, they're going to be the great ones to lead the revolution because we're not there yet. We had some right now, we had a big event that's about to happen.
But first, we need to start with ourselves.
We are starting with myself. So every day I wake up, look at the man in the mirror and say, you are part of the problem. Fix whatever your problems is.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, life will get better. Because guess what? Whenever I'm on top of my shit, like, life is good. Whenever I focus on trying to fix my problems, life is great. It feels like everybody else falls in line.
Bro. And see, I basically put it like this, like I'm kind of stuck with you. Yeah. So like either you gonna come with it, Mr. David, or we just, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna have to figure it out.
I ain't gonna lie, fans, I been eating pretty bad.
Man, you been eating so bad, bro. I just want to kick you in your
Today I had me a little Dr. Pepper vanilla shake from Waterbury with the barbecue chicken strip sandwich, but that's because it's the holiday, I'm feeling a little heavy.
What? I just want everybody to have love, peace, and happiness.
Yeah. and just keep on doing the damn thing. This is the YF show.
Juggernaut booties on deck.
Yeah, Juggernaut booties on deck.
It's the YF show.
YF Dizzy, YF Onte, and I appreciate you tuning in for another week. Next week, I don't know what's gonna be, but it's gonna be some fire again.
Something.
We gonna see if Ghislaine is still alive. Hopefully she is, so she could say some names.
She out of there.
Yeah, I'm gonna say she can make it at least till Sunday.
Hey, shout out to Texas for keeping us safe.
Yeah, shout out to Texas, the greatest state in the country. Hopefully we could be our own country one day.
Shout out to everybody that tuned in. We love you. We appreciate you.
All right, we'll see y'all next week.